Come on. Do I sound like I'm joking? Do I sound like I'm playing? When you look into my eyes, you understand what I'm saying? Let me say it to you slowly, and it may sound scandalous. I don't think that you can handle this.
Let's move on to Sunday Night Football. The 8-2 Philadelphia Eagles are heading to Los Angeles to face the 5-5 Rams. The Eagles are 3-point favorites. Projected total is 50.5 points. That means Vegas is telling us that the Eagles will score 26 3/4, while the Rams score 23 3/4. Very few injuries posted so far. For on Philadelphia's side, defensive tackle Milton Williams left last week with a foot injury. We'll have to see if he's going to be ready by Sunday night. And on the Rams side, tackle Rob Havenstein has an ankle injury, but coach already says he's trending towards a yes, that he will be able to play. So the Rams might come in here pretty healthy. Mike Steph, Eagles, Rams, who you got?
The Eagles are undefeated since their bye, winners of 6 straight, and establishing an identity that might just give this team stability that they've lacked since their Super Bowl run. Having the offense revolve around Saquon Barkley has given this team a fresh coat of paint. It also minimizes the mistakes that could be committed by the Eagle maniac coach, Nick Sirianni. A couple weeks ago, I was touting Derrick Henry as an MVP candidate due to his output and his impact. Well, I guess I have to do the same concerning Saquon Barkley, right? He's averaging 113 yards on the ground per game with 8 touchdowns. But more importantly, his team is 8-2 and leading the NFC East. Now, the defense been stout again, only allowing 17.9 points per game. Now, moving over to the Rams have won 4 of 5 to stay into the playoff hunt. Coincidentally, when they got their starting wide receivers healthy, the team has gotten on track. Mind you, with this young team, a 1-4 start could have derailed them immediately. So I give kudos to Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford for not allowing that to happen. The latter has thrown 4 touchdown passes against the Patriots this past Sunday, giving him 10 touchdown passes in the last 4 weeks since Cooper Kupp and Puka and Cooper has returned from injury. Unfortunately, the Rams' defense in total took a step back this past Sunday, surrendering 382 yards, 100 yards over the Pats' current average, and 22 points to the league's worst offense. Well, one of the league's worst offense. Now, I have a key stat. Do you know that Matthew Stafford had 0 sacks against him in the past 3 wins combined? But in the last 3 losses, he was sacked 10 times total. So it goes down to this. You protect Matthew Stafford, you're pretty much probably going to win. He gets on his back, it's going to be a tough sledding. So with all that being said, being the fact that they're at home and the Rams actually do have some type of home field advantage, I am tempted. You know what? I am going to go off the beaten path, and I'm going to say the Rams +3. I'm not saying they're going to win, but +3. And the over because a high-scoring game, to me, benefits the Rams, because I think if it's low-scoring, that probably means that Philadelphia is controlling the clock. Saquon Barkley is chewing up the clock, chewing up yards, and they're keeping the Rams off the field. So if it's going to be an over, I'll go with the Rams. So Rams +3, over. All
right. Both of these teams come in pretty hot. The Rams have won 4 of their last 5. Meanwhile, the Eagles have won 6 straight. But the Eagles just look like a Super Bowl contender at this point. And while I like what the Rams have been doing, I wouldn't necessarily say the same for them. So in my eyes, the Eagles should be the favorite, and by more than 3 points. The biggest difference, as you pointed out, is that the Rams' defenses still look kind of shaky. But meanwhile, the Eagles have been basically cracking down. I think their defense is ranked 4th in yardage given up, and they are 1st as far as fewest rushing yards given up. Also, in their last 8 games, Philadelphia has given up more than 18 points only once. So I'm going to take Philadelphia -3, and I'm going to go under thinking that they will slow down the Rams enough to get that win and keep it under 50.5 points. Oh, by the way, Philadelphia is also 4-1 on the road.
Okay, so they even split 4-1 on the road and 4-1 at home. Well, hopefully, at least on the road, they don't got to worry about their coach cursing people out in the stands. So I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Listen, y'all know as much. I don't think I can ever, with full confidence, pick the Eagles as long as that idiot is on the sideline. I can't stand him. I really can't.
We're talking things that make you blush, but trust us, it's a must. From awkward to taboo, we're here to guide you through. It don't matter if you're a bit of a prude, it's a prude awakening.
This is a 19 Media Group presentation.
Havenstein.
I turned $25 into $400.
There you go. You got a kicking ass.
Okay.
All right.